Hey everyone, how's it going? Shadbomb77 here, coming to you live with another Team Fortress 2 commentary. As you can see here in the video, I am crafting the backscatter, which is the new scout weapon that Valve released in their new update with a bunch of weapons and taunts and whatever. And I'm going to be talking about them, well, just specifically the backscatter in this video. I'll make another video based on the other weapons. This is the first gameplay I got with it, first game I hopped in with it. And just reading the baseline stats to you all that it says on it. Mini crits are when fired at their back or from close range. And basically just 2 less bullets in it, and it's less accurate, and that's what it says it does. And I just want to talk about this weapon first, because everyone says this one is a game changer. This one is going to break the game. This one is going to be the one that makes TF2 just unplayable. Not the spy class, not the whatever, but this is it. So I wanted to give my thoughts on this, as many people have, because I feel like I have an interesting take on it that a lot of people don't have on it. So first of all, this thing is just a regular scatter gun. That's it. It's just got 2 less bullets. Most people, how they play scout, kind of pop off a few rounds, retreat back a little bit, pop off a few rounds, reload. So with that's kind of how I've played it. Is just it's a scatter gun that if you get close, and you hit the shot, you'll get the mini crit. But I guess ideally it's supposed to be you're supposed to sneak around people, get to the back, and pop them off from the side. And in this gameplay, I attempted to do that, but my aim is just garbage. But I do understand that in the right hands, this weapon could be very dangerous. But I still think it's very situational. I'll be talking about it in the public sphere as well as the competitive one for those of you who play both. In the pub, in pubs and basic, just the gameplay, the meta game itself, I still think that the basic meta weapons that are given, the basic scatter gun, the basic rocket launcher, etc., are the best weapons. That's how Valve, created the game. I think it's very balanced for the most part. I think these weapons that they put in that aren't the meta weapons, I'll call them, are just very gimmicky, very situational. I mean, they have a purpose, but they're not as good as the meta weapons. So, for example, this weapon, it's like a flanking kind of weapon. They want you to get behind people, they want you to cause trouble or get really close, but you can't really do that with a scout or you'll get messed up unless you can jump around. With this, I had the crit cola equipped on it, just to escape if I needed to, or just to get behind people. With that, I don't think it's a game breaker. I really don't think it's a game breaker, because most people, I would say, aren't good at scout, and the ones who are good at scout, who are going to be using this weapon, I mean, I feel like there's an easy counter to it. Pyro, just light it on fire, and before you die, maybe an air blast or two. That'll kind of clear things up. But yeah, overall, I think it's good that Valve released these weapons. I don't think it's going to break the game. I think, like I said, the game is very balanced for the most part. I think the players make the weapons overpowered, not the weapons make the player overpowered. There's always a counter to everything, even if it is something like the short circuit for the explosive classes, which everyone hates to use that. But yeah, very situational. Other than that, I'm going to try and do a few reviews on the other weapons. This one I just felt needed to be talked about first, because a lot of people have been talking about it as like the game breaker. On the competitive side of Team Fortress 2, if you play, I don't know if they have game battles for it or what the equivalent of the consoles would be for it. But if you play competitive Team Fortress 2, this weapon plus all the other weapons have been whitelisted, which means that people are allowed to use them in competitive. I really doubt people will be using this in high-level steel teams, or whatever the rankings are. I don't play competitive that much, but still, the fact that they've been whitelisted, I don't think it will do anything. I don't think you're going to see these waves of scouts using them in competitive. I think it's just going to be people trying them around. But that's my little thoughts on it. Let me know what you all think, and thanks.